Get stoned in your caresses. Kisses hurt me before I was so warm. Now I feel I've won the draw. I shake with fear, I shake with joy. This is not love, this is so much more.
Can you tell us a little bit about your home country, Malawi? And maybe about how long you've been there and where you have lived afterwards.
Okay, so I come from a little country in East Africa, which is Malawi exactly. And, you know, very beautiful country, but also a country that suffers from, you know, a lot of African countries with the disease and poverty. But, you know, I think it's doing okay, and I haven't been there for quite a while. And I was born there, so I lived there till I was about 14. And I keep in touch with relatives and from time to time. So I'm a little bit in touch with it. But I've been living in England for the most part of my life, really. And I spent a lot of time in that country.
Then I met you, you like candy. You could have sold me anything. Like the devil, you had me in a spin.
Okay, so how come that you do that the folk music and the traditional music of Malawi is probably very different to the jazz music or kind of jazz music you do now? So how come that you do this kind of music? Also ich habe Sie jetzt gefragt, warum sie so eine Art Musik macht, wie sie jetzt macht, die Jazzmusik, und da das ja eigentlich doch sehr unterschiedlich ist zu den Musiktraditionen in ihrem eigenen Land, wo sie herkommt.
Well, you know, coming from Malawi, I was a child when I left, so the music that I heard was mostly bass and drum bass music with a lot of voices and harmonies, and a lot of dancing that accompanied that. You know, Malawi is a very beautiful, lush country with mountains and the lake and everything. So I have memories of this with the music as a child, but it wasn't until I came to England that I discovered music like jazz music, pop music, rock. You know that the world just opened up musically for me only when I came to England, really, and that had a very big impact on me because I guess I'd never heard it before. So it was like seeing an Alien for the first time, for example, when I heard Billie Holiday singing Strange Fruit. It had a very big impact on me. It was something surreal and extraordinary for me. So this is something that I acquired when I only came to England. But when I write my music and I write my text, which is what I do, I refer a lot to home and what I see, the dragonflies.
What can we lose? Strangers in the night in love.
That's fine. So, since when do you live in Switzerland?
I've been, because I fell in love, so I guess I've been going backwards and forwards for the last 4 years, and living there really for the last year and a half, something like this, and properly, stationed in Switzerland.
Okay, also sie hat sich verliebt und ist seit 4 Jahren oder 4,5 Jahren jetzt in der Schweiz, und genau das andere wissen wir schon, dass sie ja mit 14 aus Malawi nach England gekommen ist.
Quiet like a handshake of carbon monoxide.
How do you feel about the people in Germany? Because you have been a few times in Germany, so what are your impressions? What do you think about us, about Germany?
Well, I think, Germans are not so far off from British people, so I think we have certain elements that are common to both. So I always feel very comfortable here. The record seem to be quite well received here, so the audience really seem to get into the music and they like it. And I feel very comfortable here. And I've been coming for all the albums, so I'm not a stranger to Germany, but I like it. It's nice. I don't know England really.
The quiet light.
I think the people sort of look at Yellow Daffodils was a lot softer, and it was my first album that I did, and I guess it was quite sweet and natural. And then Echoes of Dreams, we went a little bit in a different direction, more sort of rocky blues. And then Young Bones, which is again going back into maybe more of a sort of jazz, lending itself to jazz, not jazz, but lending itself more to jazz, and a lot of ballads with strings and kind of just a more classic, I think.
I met you, you like candy. You could have sold me anything. Like the devil, you had me in a spin. When I met you.
Vielen Dank für das Interview.
Und du.
Thanks for being here, and we hope that. No, not really. Okay, but we wish you good luck for tonight.
Thank you so much. I hope I feel better a little bit later, but thanks so much. Cheers.
Thank you very much.
Don't speak.